Here is looks like a 14-inch box fan. This is a very strange model. It's strange largely because if you look at the back of it, despite being a 14-inch model, it appears to have a full-size motor, like what you would find on a regular 20-inch box fan. So that's kind of unusual. There is an information tag on there, but it's so dusty I can't read anything that's on there. I have a larger model that's very similar to this in terms of motor and style. It's I think it's an Edison comfort conditioner fan. This particular unit reminds me very much of a box fan my grandparents used to have. This is going way back, like probably early 2000s. I remember the fan's existence very vividly, although I don't really remember the fan itself, exactly what it looked like. I know it was very similar to this one in style and coloring, and I remember it was almost impossible to see the blade on that fan. And if you look at this one any other way than straight on, it's the same way. So I wonder if there was something like this one that was a 20-inch model, because theirs was a 20-inch model. They used to use it in between the kitchen and the dining room. I think this was actually even before they had the air conditioner in there. So I mean, this is going way back. They got rid of that fan, I think. I never saw it. I haven't seen it in probably 15, 20 years. And my grandfather's not the kind to get rid of stuff. That's probably where I get it from. So the fact that he got rid of that fan really speaks volumes to just how bad that thing was. I remember it would actually move across the floor as it ran because it shook so bad. So anyways, I have a feeling this is going to be horrifically loud, but I got it anyways because I need these 14-inch box fans for the windows, because this is the biggest fans I can fit in these windows in the house here. So this one is missing the switch. So I'll still be able to turn it even though it's missing. Can't tell if it's on or off. I think it's off now. It very faintly has off, high, medium, low ingrained into the cabinet. No information's on the bottom. I don't see informations anywhere in the thing, so I don't know what the brand is. Very, very dusty. It looks like a fine kind of a sheetrock dust almost, which would be consistent with the infamous paint splatter on the top. I don't know what it is that people using fans for a project and then discarding them. It's very annoying. Alright, let's go ahead and plug this thing in and see how it works. It actually looks nice on my counter here, like it matches the microwave very well. Alright, so that must be the off. That's the low. And it is horrifically loud. Although the noise is more so the rattling issue than the airflow. I mean, you can definitely hear the blade running and moving the air, but it's not quite as bad as I thought it would be. The airflow is decent despite the guard being so thick. I'm very surprised at how much air it moves. It actually moves a lot of air. Huh. Not bad. Maybe I'm going to end up using this here in the kitchen sometimes. And it's got a very wide stream of air too. Actually, this is probably interrupting the camera. It's got a very wide airstream to it as well. Huh. I'm very, very surprised that this moves as much air as it does. I was not expecting that at all. And it's in pretty good balance too. Oh, that's a pleasant surprise. Okay. This is very loud, but it's moving a lot of air. It's not loud for nothing. I was surprised there's that much of a difference in the speeds. I was expecting there to be very little difference because the blade doesn't put enough load on the motor. They must have, maybe this is like what Alaska does now. They use the same motor shell but change the winding quantity inside of it. Yeah, this is impressive airflow. All the way across the room, it feels like a strong, powerful fan. Just flew over a metal thing there, or a glass pot. This is really surprising. Really quite surprising. It's loud, absolutely, but it's moving the air quite well. Well, that wasn't too bad as far as the noise is concerned. You get rid of that rattle inside. Looks like the bearings are still in good shape. Wow, that is really quite surprising. I was expecting this to be very lackluster in terms of performance, but that did not fail to deliver at all. In fact, it far exceeded my expectations of the performance. So that's good, and I'm sure once it's cleaned up it'll work even better. So this is definitely going to be one of the fans I use, if not in the windows, perhaps even just on the counter here in the corner.